Welcome back to the podcast. Today, I want to share a couple things from two mentors of mine. One from my mentor about 12 years ago, and one from my current mentor. And they both said almost the exact same thing. They said, the quality of your answers are determined by the quality of your questions. Yes, there is such a thing as a dumb or stupid question. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Flora, certified simplification coach and 7-time author. And for over 27 years, I've been helping women like you align into a life and a business that you are wildly obsessed with by helping you clear out the 9 types of clutter, keeping you from the life that you love. And today we're talking about how the questions that you're asking or not asking are shaping your reality, both for your life and your business. So let's get straight to it. Are you asking the right questions of yourself and your needs as a business owner? And beyond that, are you asking the right questions about your life? For example, what kind of business do you actually want? Not the kind that you think you should want, not the one that everybody else is building, but the kind that you actually want, the one that will fit into your life and lifestyle that is your ideal and dream lifestyle. And speaking of that, what is the type of life that you want that will complement the business that you are building? Because if your business isn't aligned with the life that you want, and your life isn't aligned with the business that you want, there's always something that's going to feel off. There's always something that's going to feel just a little bit wonky. Now, I want to share with you a really quick story. It's called The Businessman and the Fisherman, and I've shared this here on the podcast before, but it is so powerful. And the first time that I read it, and again, this was from one of my previous mentors, it really gave me pause in both my life and business, and I really had to evaluate what I was striving for and why I was doing it. So I'm going to read this story to you. A businessman is on vacation in a small coastal village when he sees a fisherman dock his boat with a small catch of fish. The businessman asked how long it took him, and the fisherman replied, "Oh, just a little while." The businessman said, "Well, why don't you stay longer and catch more?" The fisherman smiles and said, "I have enough to support my family." The businessman then asked, "Well, what do you do with the rest of your time?" The fisherman replied, "I sleep in, fish a little, play with my kids, take a nap with my wife, and stroll to the village at night to sip some wine and play guitar with my friends." The businessman laughed and said, "I could help you. You could fish longer, buy a bigger boat, then multiple boats, and build a company. Then you could sell it and retire with millions." The fisherman asks, "And what would I do then?" The businessman grins and said, "Then you could sleep in, fish a little, play with your kids, take a nap with your wife, and sip wine while playing guitar with your friends." You see the irony here? The fisherman was already living the life that the businessman thought he had to work decades to create. So let me ask you this again. What do you really want? Not what you think you should want, not what society tells you to want, but what do you actually want? And do you have a clear path to get there? Because if you don't, you might be building something that takes you so much farther away from what you actually desire. So, how do you get really clear on the path that you are going to take forward? One, by asking really poignant and specific questions. And two, by getting brutally honest with yourself about what you actually want. So here are some examples of crystal clear desires from my current client set that I have right now. Signing on 10 high-ticket clients per year, living in Palm Beach, Florida, owning 5 pygmy goats because why not? Having an office in Dubai, retiring at 40, and running a marathon. So what do you want? And this is actually going to require you to sit down and let yourself dream. And you have to write all this out. The reason why you write it out is because the chemistry in your brain actually shifts. When you put pen to paper, instead of just having it up here in the ethers, when you put pen to paper, things change. Things start to get real because you can start to see it. Oh, it's just absolutely amazing when I, as a coach, see things shift like this with my clients, when they get clear and they write things down. So I want you, as you're writing these things down, recognize that there are no limits, there are no shoulds. It's just what you actually want. This is kind of piggybacking off the episode that we did last week. So once you get clear on what you actually want, then I want you to start asking clear and specific questions that are rooted in data, not just dreams. Like, let's just say that one of your goals or one of your desires, one of the things that you really want is to sign on 10 high-ticket clients. So instead of saying, well, I want to reach more people so that I can sign on 10 clients. So instead of saying, like, how can I bring more people to my website or offer, a better question would be, I'm currently running ads to my offer and I'm getting a 3% click-through rate. How can I increase this to 10%? This is just one example of a specific question. So let's just say that one of your goals is to run a marathon. An okay question would be, I want to reduce my time. I want to run the marathon within 8 hours. A better question would be to a mentor or even to Google or ChatGPT is, my current mile time is 8 minutes per mile. How can I get my mile run time down to 5 minutes? What are some specific things that I can do to reduce my mile time from 8 to 5 minutes? See how specific it is? And when you get clarity with the quality of your questions, the quality of your answers are exponentially better and are exponentially more specific and clear to the actions that you then can take to have the life and or business that you want. So I want you to share with me in the comments, what's one thing that you want in your life and business right now? And more importantly, what's one specific question? If you could ask a coach, what's one specific question that you would ask to get a crystal clear and high quality, highly actionable answer? And again, I want you to be ultra clear and ultra specific in your comment. You're going to be amazed at how much momentum this will bring both into your life and into your business just by being clear and specific. If you want my help with getting crystal clear, again, both in your life and in your business, I've opened up spots in my calendar for complimentary sessions where we do just that. So click the link below to book your session today. Also, if you found today's video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you know every single time an episode is released. For more support and resources, click the links below.